Welcome to today's Face the Facts Friday. Our top stories this week: creepy farmer cops a feel of Tash Peterson, huge drama with the UK supermarket, a new deadly virus breakout in India, a good news story, then we'll finish with the meat flakes of the week, where I'll respond to the dumbest shit I've seen from meat eaters and more over the last week. Let me know you're ready to start this week's Face the Facts Friday by liking the video right now. And let's start with the first story. A creepy old farmer saw his opportunity to cop a feel of Tash Peterson, and he took it. Tash Peterson and a team of vegan activists held a powerful protest at a livestock auction where they sell animals off like slaves. It got heated, and one farmer seized the opportunity to get his hands on a younger woman. Let's watch the video and see what happened.
These gentle and innocent beings are going to be brutally murdered and shot in the head. They're just as gentle and loving as our beloved dogs and cats. Get your hands up in there! Get your hands! Get your hands up in there! You're very
Did he need to grab her ass like that? No, she's a tiny girl, and he's a big fat bastard.
May I present to you, fat bastard? I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain. Get in my belly!
He could have easily moved her without grabbing her ass like a drunk douchebag in a seedy club. And before you little meat flakes come along saying, she was trespassing, that's what happens. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Activists expect to get removed when they do this shit. They know they're going to get escorted off the premises or arrested. That's not the problem here. The problem is these perverts grabbing asses and taking cheap shots. Did you see the coward hitting the activist after they were already over the fence? Cowards. These people are breeding animals and selling them off like slaves. They make money from trading in lives. They make money from violence and death to animals. It's no surprise they have no respect for human animals either. They'd probably shoot vegans dead if they could. That tells you everything about the mentality of these scumbags. Vegans are just trying to save animals. These people could easily find another job, but the animals don't get another life. If you thought this story was dramatic, wait until you see the next story. This is some crazy shit. The supermarket chain Aldi is in big trouble with the public. They did something unspeakable. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can even talk about it in this video. YouTube might ban my channel. All right, well, here goes. The supermarket launched a new product. They've called it vegan bacon. I know, it's disgusting. How could they? Vegan bacon? You can't call it bacon. It's vegan. This is sacrilege. Blasphemy. I'm glad there are others who are just as offended about this as I am. Call it something else. Bacon is a cut of meat. Simples. Impossible. Bacon is meat. Rename it. Getting pissed off with this now. You don't want to eat meat, so why the hell would you want to eat a product that resembles it? Bacon is bacon, which is meat. This isn't, so don't call it bacon. I'm also getting so pissed off with all of these slaughter-free plant-based meat alternatives. Give me the fear, violence, blood, and guts. I want slaughterhouse food. Come on. If my food didn't scream and beg for its life until its final moments, I don't want to eat it. If you ever wanted a clear example of what a meat flake is, now you have it. Meat flakes. But believe it or not, there were also some sensible people responding to the Aldi bacon. I envy the people whose biggest worry in life is what Aldi are calling their fake bacon. For those complaining about it being called bacon because you want it described accurately, maybe the meat version should be called sliced pig back or side. You know, for the sake of accuracy and all that. I'm not a vegan or veggie at all, really love meat and dairy products, but I don't get why people get so annoyed by stuff like this. I think it's great having a wide range of food options for vegans and veggies. Sometimes I try them myself as well for a change. So don't lose all faith in humanity. Most people are absolute numpties, but there are glimmers of hope. Glimmers of hope that I'm about to destroy with the next story. An Australian shopper has been shocked and appalled by a sticker she found on some meat she bought. What did the sticker say? Warning, this package contains the decomposing corpse of a murdered animal. What did you think you'd bought? A bag of sunshine and rainbows? No, you bought a piece of a decomposing corpse from a murdered animal. The headline is basically, woman reads label that accurately describes what she bought in supermarket. Why is this even making the news? Oh, of course, it's because people like to pretend they are buying bags of sunshine and rainbows. They tell themselves meat comes from the same place unicorns live, where everyone is happy and free, and the animals are loved and cuddled, surrounded by their families, until their final moments when the slaughterhouse worker comes in and tearfully turns off the life support machine. Get out of your fantasy land and face the fucking reality. We've got 2 more stories, then I'm going to respond to some dumb comments from our meat flakes of the week. If you're enjoying the video, let me know by subscribing to the channel. If you do that, you're an absolute legend, and if you don't do that, you're a melon. Over to India now, where they're learning the brutal reality of animal agriculture the hard way. Kerala, India is dealing with the threat of the Nipah virus. This lovely virus has a kill rate of 40 to 75%, and it killed a 12-year-old kid just 2 weeks ago. Where does it come from? You guessed it. Animal farming. But that's just in India, right? If I'm not in India, it's all good. Well, the run started in China, and you see how that's gone. The WHO has the Nipah virus listed as a potential epidemic threat too. It's pretty serious. The message is crystal clear, guys. Stop farming animals, start farming plants. Do you want to live the rest of your life with masks, lockdowns, and more medication? No? So stop funding the industries that are causing all of this shit. Adults can be really stubborn and really fucking stupid on these topics, but apparently kids are coming around to the idea of going vegan. A survey done by the BBC over in the UK showed 20% of the kids they spoke to were vegan or wanted to go vegan. The Independent even did this article explaining how to support a child who wants to go vegan. Look at that. Are you getting some of those glimmers of hope back now? Parents, let your kids make a compassionate decision and go vegan. And go vegan with them. It's that time, guys. It's time for our meat flakes of the week. If you're ready for the meat flakes of the week, leave a comment right now saying, David, give me some meat flakes.
It's time for meat flakes of the week.
No one likes vegans. Oh, that's actually not true. Vegans like vegans, but yeah, maybe no one else likes vegans. Fair enough. If you don't want animals to be harmed, God should have not created them. Simple as fuck. If you didn't want humans to be tortured and murdered by serial killers, then God shouldn't have created serial killers. Obviously, those people clearly deserve to be tortured and killed by serial killers, just like animals deserve to be tortured and killed by humans who want a burger. It's all in God's plan, okay? It's all created. It's all created exactly as it is. Don't question it. Don't try and stop anything bad. It's all God's big plan that we just don't understand yet. I respect vegans who eat healthy, who do it for themselves, but for people like you who force this propaganda down our mouths, I'm glad that farmer ran them vegans over. This is the kind of attitude you get from farmers. Remember earlier when I said they were all cowards and maybe I said scumbags? Did I say scumbags? Well, this is the perfect example of a cowardly scumbag farmer. This is what you get from these people. Spiteful, hateful people. And he's referring here to Regan Russell. Regan Russell was an activist who just last year was killed by a truck when she was stood outside of a slaughterhouse, and he's glad that she got ran over and killed. This is how farmers can be. They don't respect animal life. Asking them to respect human life, you're asking for a lot there. And this is what you get. When will you realize most animals aren't people? What does that even mean, when will you realize most animals aren't people? What is it? I mean, humans are animals, right? Are you saying most animals aren't human? I know that most animals are actually bred in slaughterhouses and farms, into slaughterhouses and farms. That's where most animals go. There's like 60 to 100 billion of those in those places every year, and that's a lot more than humans. Yeah, is that what you were trying to say? I don't really get it. Vegans are anti-humans. Do you know how much human edible plant food is fed to animals to feed to rich humans? How can you be eating meat and claim you're pro-human? You can't, is the answer. And what about the people working in slaughterhouses too? Huh? You're paying for those people to go through horrific PTSD and anxiety and depression just so you can eat a burger. So ultimately, who's the real anti-human here? The vegan who wants none of those things to happen to people or animals? Or the meat eaters and the non-vegans who are paying for all of that to happen to humans and animals. Bro, actually, you hate non-vegans. Open your eyes. World doesn't evolve around you. Well, yeah, maybe the world doesn't evolve around me, but it definitely revolves around me. Seriously, I don't hate non-vegans. Hate is irrational. I have a strong dislike for many non-vegans because when faced with the reality of what they're paying for, they don't change and they're stubborn instead. And their stubbornness means animals continue to get tortured and killed. So yeah, I have a strong dislike at times for some people who aren't vegan, but I wouldn't go as far as hate, no. No one likes you because you don't like farmers, and I am a farmer, and you've insulted me, you twat. I never said I didn't like farmers. I think farmers are amazing. I just don't like the farmers who abuse animals. And I don't mean that the ones who kick animals or whatever. I'm talking about all animal farmers abuse animals. All of them sell them off to be used and killed. So no, I don't like those farmers. I like farmers who are growing plants and trying to feed people through plant-based sources, plant-based protein. I like farmers who don't kill animals for profit. I like farmers who don't kill animals full stop. And Ash, if you're a farmer that does that to animals, I don't like you either. I mean, it's a fair thing to say. If I was farming dogs, you wouldn't like me, would you? So why should people like you when you're farming cows, pigs, or chickens, or whichever animal you're farming? Man, you need to fuck off. I love to eat chicken. You can't force your food on us. I actually can force my food on you. I can force hummus down your throat and tofu as well. Look, Atul, I don't know where you are, man, but yeah, head over to Athens, Greece, and I will shove that shit down your throat, man. I'll do it. I'll do it and you'll love it. Let me know what you think about today's stories in the comments down below. And check this out. Members of the Patreon team got access to an exclusive video this week where I rescued a baby turtle. So if you want to see what happens there, you want to see this cute ass little baby turtle, then go join the Patreon team. You can join for $1. You're supporting my work and you get access to really cool exclusive content like that. What have you got to lose? It's a win-win. Keep calling out the bullshit and I'll see you all in the next video.